I'm hard-pressed to find game journalism websites, forums, and commenters that don't bring the brand of cynicism usually reserved for contemporary politics and current events. I can only speculate where all this cynicism comes from.
It could be the almost constant stream of reports of studio closures. It could be an aging population of gamers that feel more than happy to vent their dissatisfaction at modern games. But like it or not, sometimes as spectators and observers, we have that need for bad news. The mainstream media almost thrives on it, and game journalism is not immune to sensationalistic reporting, especially when it comes to often minor controversies. And a cynical gamer may eat it up, especially if it confirms their biases about gaming in general and their attitudes about what games should and should not be on the market strictly based on their personal taste. A cynic might even smirk at seeing a once popular game franchise they don't like crumble and disappear after declining sales. They see themselves as the true core gamer, a gamer that is the industry's only life support system, or a gamer whose tastes and skill level transcend all other gamers' tastes and skill levels. I'm sure you've all read these kind of comments. This game was way too easy. I beat it in 10 minutes. This game has Call of Duty all over it. I'm not gonna play it. The industry sucks because they don't make true games for the gamers anymore. To call these kind of assertions short-sighted, aggressive, or sometimes misleading may seem a bit harsh, but is it any harsher than the constant barrage of criticism some of these gamers levy at the industry?
I can't defend the urban military first-person shooter like Call of Duty, but I'm also not going to criticize a game a lot of people enjoy just to prove my merit as a gamer.
I might as well criticize annual sports games like FIFA or Madden, a number of Wii games, RTS games, and a number of other games I don't play. The level of creativity in a game is debatable, but it's important that criticism and debates be constructive so that game developers are free to create in a creative field and not be hindered by the almost impossible to live up to expectations of some journalists or portions of the gaming community. I know cynicism can fall into a vocal and often stubborn minority, and even though cynics are entitled to their opinions, whether those opinions are valid or not, or based on experience or ignorance. I'm not above bias myself, but I'm also not going to voice an opinion on a game I have neither played nor shown any interest in playing. And if I have played it and don't like the game, it doesn't always mean that the game failed to live up to someone else's expectations. And some of us know that aging cynic whose best years as a consumer/player predate the PlayStation 2 era. But to be fair, sometimes as we become more acutely aware of things we didn't notice when we were children, we might find fault in games that don't recreate the feelings we had as children when we played newer games as adults. Is that a fair attitude to have when investing time in a product that comes from the hard work of modern, passionate game developers? No. But another thing we have to come to terms with is that sometimes modern games are no match for our childhood memories or nostalgia, and for many gamers, I can't sure it will get any better the older they get. Whether gamers can be cynical or not, I think we all need to put our expectations in check. Now that doesn't mean we have to play a game and enjoy it just because it exists. We just have to remind ourselves now and then that it's all about enjoying the games that we do want to play, and just let everyone else do the same. For a really interesting look at the subject, anyone watching should watch a particularly informative interview with Ken Levine. Regardless of what people think of him or Bioshock, he makes some really interesting points about cynicism.
And to all the cynics who might watch this, there are things about the industry that get me as disappointed as all of you. But I hope you can all find at least something good in the industry, even if there are just a few great standout games. Thanks for watching.